Well, good morning and Happy New Year to you. Today, January the 1st, 2021. Can you believe we made it? We're starting a new year, and I would like each of us to also start something new this year. You see, let's imagine that each of us is given a blank piece of paper. And what are we going to put on that paper? What are we going to do? But God gave that paper to you, so it needs to be for Him. And so I've got some thoughts that I would like to share with you. This paper will be covered, your paper, when God gives it to you. Now, some people, they will cover it with things that pertain to their work. Some people's going to put down things they want to accomplish. Okay? And some people like me will just take and doodle on it, making weird looking airplanes and, stick people. But the only thing the paper is for is to write down things that you are going to do for God. Now that's a little bit different, isn't it? It's not a New Year's resolution by no stretch of the imagination. But God hands this down to us, a blank sheet of paper of what we're going to do for His kingdom. John 13:35 says, "By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another." We got to put that at the top of the list, loving our neighbors as ourselves. Well, if we search our hearts about what God would want us to do, what He would want us to write down, it may contain such things as, one, read the Bible from front to back using a Bible reading plan. There's many out there, and it's not all that difficult. I've done it many times. Number two might be daily praying about needs for others, not yourself, but needs for others. Daily praying for God's will in your life. Your life. Daily praying for guidance for all things, regardless of what it is. Pray about all things. Praying for your neighbor, your neighborhood, your church, your pastor, your city, your county, your state, and this wonderful nation. We need to do that. That would be excellent on your list. Helping others with food, clothing, shelter, with no expectations of gratitude. No expectations. Visiting shut-ins with a cookie and a smile. I tell you what, this is really a huge need for, if we're children of God, is to go out into our neighborhood. If we can, go out into our neighborhood and visit with the shut-ins. Can you only imagine what it would feel like to be shut in? Just completely shut in. You can't do anything outside. You can't leave some their bed, some their chair. They're shut in. That's jail. That'd be like a jail. So look for those folks and go and bless them with your presence. Volunteering at the local soup kitchen. Have you done that? Boy, that brings a joy to your life like you've never experienced. I'm telling you, firsthand experience. Handing out gospel tracts as you're walking down the street. Just say, hey, read this, and hand it. That's all you've got to do. That's all you have to do. And let God do the rest, okay? Speaking kind words to everyone you meet on the street or in the store. That doesn't happen very often anymore. In fact, they may even look at you sort of strange. But that's what I'd highly recommend, is that you speak to everyone with the biggest smile. Not a fake smile, but a godly smile. Just speaking to them, because it seems like we don't communicate anymore. Not with others. No, we'll send them a text, or we'll see them on Facebook or something like that. But to smile and see what happens, and many will smile back. Using the words, thank you, every chance you get. You see, we don't hear that much any longer. Those are precious words for people that do kind things for you. Even if it's just opening the door for you. Say thank you. Be grateful. Be grateful for what others do for you. Using the words, I love you. Often, even to people that may think you're crazy. But if you are a child of God, we're told that we're to love everybody. And we need to show that love. Using words like, can I help you? Is there something I can do for you? That will pierce a stone heart many times. Many times. Keep your list that you make in a place that you can review it every day, day in and day out, and read each line step by step every day. Burn it into your memory every day. It's my prayer that you will consider this blank sheet of paper that's been handed to you from God to go do His will, to love your neighbor as yourself. James 2:8-9 says, if ye fulfill the royal law according to the Scriptures, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, ye do well. But if ye have respect to person, now listen, if you have respect person to person, ye commit sin, and are convinced of the law as transgression. That's a hard word to say this morning. Transgression. Beware. Beware. 1 John chapter 4 verses 7 and 8 says, Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God. And everyone that loveth is born of God and knoweth God. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. I challenge you today to take your blank sheet of paper and start writing down things that you want to do on a continual basis. Continual, not just tomorrow, not just this week or maybe this month. But you see, we live in a lost and dying world. So many people have no one, absolutely no one, that they can love or that loves them. Be God's hand to touch them. Go out. Be God's disciple. Well, I hope and pray that you will take this into consideration as something that is vitally important to you. It's to you. Although you may help everybody else, it's helping you more than it's helping them. And we need to keep that in mind. It's my prayer that 2021 will be a banner year for you through Jesus Christ. I love you. Jesus loves you, and that's the one that matters. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.